All right. Good evening. I'm Colleen Gould. I am the Honor Society Advisor for Pelican Rapids High School, and I want to welcome you to this induction ceremony. It is a little bit different because we are doing it via Zoom and YouTube. All right. But with the circumstances the way they are, this is the best that we can do to be safe. So the program has been altered a little bit to make it more convenient for us doing it this way, okay? So first off, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a history on the Pelican Rapids Honor Society. So with this, Pelican Rapids High School is an active member in the state organization of the Minnesota Honor Society. And it's typically MHS, recognizes and encourages academic achievement while developing other characteristics essential to citizenship in a democracy. Students interested in promoting the qualities of National Honor Society or Minnesota Honor Society help reactivate the Pelican Rapids High School chapter in 1993. It had been inactive for 21 years prior to that. The purpose of the Minnesota Honor Society is to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in the students of Pelican Rapids High School. Members participate in individual and group volunteer projects. Last year, our projects included Toys for Tots campaign, a food drive, a clothing drive, and a blood drive, and also our first ever Veterans Recognition Night. We have also done, and this year we're going to initiate a pen pal program between our students and the senior citizens in the nursing homes. In the past, we have also done cleanup in the ditches, and on 108, we have served as parent-teacher conferences as guides, and we've organized and worked the blood drives, of course, helping with the community Easter egg hunt and assisting Special Olympics regional meet. So there's a lot of things that we have been doing. Students who wish to be considered for the Minnesota Honor Society, what they need to do is fill out an application form first, which includes a writing essay about what they think identifies them as what we should consider them for membership. Applications are then forwarded to the Faculty Selection Committee, which is composed of 5 teachers from each of the academic disciplines. Teacher membership in the selection changes every year, and input from the entire high school staff is solicited via survey before the committee meets to select the new members. The selection committee carefully considers all 4 criteria: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Briefly, scholarship. The scholarship requires that the student must have been in our school for at least 1 semester and have a cumulative grade point average of 3.5. Leadership. The student leader holds leadership offices in school or community activities, influences peers in a positive way, has a positive attitude, and is dependable and responsible. Service. The student participates in some outside activities such as scouts, church, or volunteering. Working well with others, is willing to represent the class or school in competition and assist visitors, teachers, and students. Character. The student takes criticism willingly, accepts recommendations, follows school's rules, is honest and reliable, is trustful, and does not cheat. So right now, this year, we have 1 senior and 5 juniors who are selected. So now I'm going to give you Greta Tollefson. She is our chapter president for this year, and she will introduce the new members to you. Take it away, Greta.
Thank you. I would now like to call your attention to the back of your program, if you have one, to the list of all the present and new members. Our current members are Holly Berquist, Kira Booth, Vanessa Booth, Moira Fitzsimmons, Weston Funk, Rachel Guler, Allison Hybe, Mikhail Korf, Emma Setter, Anna Stephenson, Mia Stewart, Greta Tollefson, Priscilla Urbano, and Julian Zavala Gunderson. For our new members are Ella Backstrom, Logan Fay, Christopher Hovden, Samuel Moe, Victoria Stephenson, and Lily Williams. And now our new members are going to share some of their comments regarding who they look toward for examples of leadership in your lives. First up is Ella Backstrom.
Whoops. Oh, Ella is not responding. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, we'll start with Logan Fay.
This person has been my teacher my whole junior high and high school career. Mr. Beck has been a mentor in my life for ever since I've met him. He supported me in all events like football, basketball, and baseball, but football is where he has mentored me the most, teaching me good work ethic, leadership skills, and just to have fun with everything you do. I think Mr. Beck, I thank Mr. Beck for shaping me to who I am today, and he's a great guy.
Thank you, Logan, for your remarks on your mentor. Next up is Christopher Hovden.
The person I look up to most is my grandpa Ray. He married my grandmother after my biological grandfather passed away. He treats all of us grandkids just like we were biologically related to him. He's very kind to my grandma and still works into his 70s. Ray has been one of my best friends since I was very young. He's willing to lend a hand and help anyone who needs it. If you'd ask Ray to be there for you, he'd be there quicker than you could blink your eye. Ray also knows how to have fun. I recall when I was much younger, he would talk about the swamp monster in the back of their farmhouse. All in all, Ray is somebody that everyone would love to know.
Thank you, Chris, for telling us about your mentor. Next, we have Samuel Moe.
The person I look up to is my dad, John Moe. My whole life, he has always helped others and done his best to make everyone happy. He may see a neighbor in need or even someone that he has never even met and help them. I strive to be this way and to help people that need help in whatever situation. My dad also works hard for our family. His work ethic motivates me, and in the future, I hope my kids can learn that hard work can go a long way. I feel that my dad, helping others and working hard, has made a big impact on me as I learn more each day. The neighbors will be doing their dock and lift, and my dad will say, "Sam, let's go help them out." My dad also inspires me by his hard work. In the summer, you will find him on a ladder painting. In the winter, he'll be in his wood shop crafting wood projects, aside from teaching his 6th grade class. He always finds a productive way to spend his time, and that is something that I am improving on as well. Whether he is helping out others around him or working hard, my dad's character inspires me to do better each and every day.
Thank you, Sam. Next, we have Victoria Stephenson.
The person in my life who I look up to the most is my dad, Carrie Stephenson. My dad has taught me so many important and valuable life lessons. He thinks of everything as a learning experience, which has taught me so much. He always inspires me to be the best version of myself that I can be for myself and for others. He also motivates me to play my best in all of my sports. My dad is the hardest worker I know at his job, at church council, and at home, and that inspires me to work hard at everything I do. He pushes me to do my best in school, and that has helped me achieve my academic goals. My dad is very smart and always has a plan in mind. He's also very caring for our family, and I know that he will always be there for me, whether I need his help or a hug. He always wants the best for me in everything. When I grow up, I want to be caring, smart, and loving, just like my dad.
Thank you, Tori, for your remarks on your mentor. Next up is Lily Williams.
Throughout my life, I had always looked up to my grandmother. Mary Williams is the strongest, most hardworking, loving person I have ever met. Without the love and support she gives, I would not be the person I am today. She gives shelter, clothing, and more to every person she can. Her heart beats for others. While showing support to strangers, she has also done so much for her family. She goes to all of her grandchildren's events, supports as many foundations as she can, and works for everything. Mary is my inspiration and what I want to be like. Mary takes a huge role in our church and takes part in most committees. Our church was between a leaving pastor and intern pastor, so Mary took the lead over confirmation for 3 years. She is also part of the nursing home board and helps make well thought out decisions for elders. She often delivers for Meals on Wheels. I have helped her with that a few times, and every person was so thankful for her. She helps at Pelican Rapids High Schools for the seeing and hearing test to get to know what the school is like now and how she can help each student. I have yet to meet a person who doesn't like Mary. From giving rides for others to doctor's appointments to making school bags and clothing for those in need, Mary has made a large impact in my life. I aspire to be like my wonderful grandmother someday. I want to change lives the way she has.
Thank you to all the new inductees about sharing about their mentor. If Ella makes it back, we'll let her share. I would now like you guys to turn your attention to our speech entitled 24 Hours.
What does it take to be perfect? What does it take to exceed greatness? I have spent a lifetime searching for a formula that doesn't exist. Because when it's all said and done, it comes down to the 24 hours you're given and what you're prepared to do with it. In this life, there are people who hustle and there are people who watch. You simply need to choose who you are. I don't care if you want to be the next bodybuilder, the next CEO, the next entertainer, because it all comes down to a work ethic. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you're not willing to sacrifice for your dream, then you don't have a dream. I refuse to sit back and watch another man go after the same dream I have had since I was a child. I refuse to sleep tonight knowing I didn't give 100% in the 24 hours I was given, because nothing in this life is guaranteed. Nothing. So the next time that alarm goes off, I want you to think about this moment. You've got 24 hours to find a way to grind harder, to live harder, to fight harder. Because without that progression is failure. And understanding that is a step towards perfection.
All right, now Ella will share about her mentor.
My role model is my mom. She has helped me become the person I am today in many ways. Not only has she taught me to be kind, compassionate, and caring to everyone, she has also guided me to choose and do the right things in life. The greatest thing she has told me was to never leave anybody out, because every single person matters. I thank her for teaching me these things and for showing me the values that life can bring us.
Thank you, Ella. I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight in these strange circumstances. And now begins the induction ceremony. Membership in the Pelican Rapids chapter of the Minnesota Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by this society. 4 of our members' officers will now review these qualities for the candidates. I will now read the qualifications for the scholarship section of the Honor Society. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of the cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest successes, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherited in scholarship. The next qualification for Minnesota Honor Society is leadership. Mia Stewart will read the qualifications.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they're ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Vanessa Booth will inform you about the service component of Honor Society.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Will the candidates now recite the pledge? I pledge myself to uphold the high standing purpose of the Minnesota Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school, and I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service,
leadership, and character. I will take over now. You will receive your certificates when I print them tomorrow when I go to school. So there will be certificates. We will be having regular meetings as well by Zoom. But I want to thank everybody for showing up and being here. This is a trial. It's something new. And there was a couple of snafus, but it was okay. I do want to say that the video with the 24 hours, remember, we all have 24 hours every day. We need to make the most of it. With having relatives that have made their way in life very well. My nephew's coaching football right now for the Bills. I know his work ethic is very high. And I see that and the rewards that it can be. And so his dream was always to be a football coach. Even when he was like in 8th grade, he made it come true. Okay. You guys can too, but it takes a lot of hard work and you've got to put a lot into those 24 hours. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for being here, and go and have a piece of cake on me. All right. So thank you very much. Good evening.